Hello everybody. I wanted to share with you this email that I received from Venmo this morning. For those of you who don't know, Venmo is a sub-company of PayPal, and they are making some pretty striking changes to their user agreement. Their user agreement now includes an agreement to arbitrate. However, it does say that there is an option to opt out of the agreement to arbitrate if you follow the directions in the Venmo user agreement. So let's go check it out. At the top, or near the top, you will see that simply by continuing to use their services, you automatically agree to this user agreement, which means everything inside of here is now legally binding. It does say, however, that if you do not agree with any changes, you may close your account. So basically, if you want to use them, you have to agree. There is a small exception though for the agreement to arbitrate, but in order to find it, it's not very easy. So you have to Command or Control F and type in agreement to arbitrate while searching their user agreement. Here, you can read a little bit more about it. And basically, an agreement to arbitrate means that you waive your right to participate in a class action lawsuit. So you can't sue them. Basically, what that means is when you have a complaint, you have to take it up with Venmo or PayPal directly. They will then sometimes hire a third party, kind of like a private court system, who will decide who's in the right and who's in the wrong. And because Venmo is paying them, typically they will side with Venmo and not you. However, if you don't want to waive your right to sue them, you can follow this opt-out procedure, which takes you here. This is a form that you have to print and mail in. Venmo does not want to make this easy for you because they don't want you to sue them. However, I do highly recommend you do this because there have been multiple horror stories with PayPal. If you come look through here, this is just a bunch of people who have commented their own horror stories that they've had with PayPal. Some people even having thousands of dollars locked up for years. I mean, what other bank account is going to do that to you? However, if you don't trust Reddit, that's totally fine. I don't blame you. I mean, it's full of whoever wants to comment. I would search the internet though before you make a final decision yourself and just look up horror stories from PayPal. You'll be greeted with hundreds, if not thousands, of individuals who will be telling you about their horror stories that they've personally had. And because of that, I personally want to maintain my right to take legal action against them if necessary. Because they are running software, and although they do their best, software can still have bugs. And if something ever happens to my money, I would like to have legal ability to get that back. I don't just want to be able to lose my money on a whim or have it locked up for no reason and not be able to do something about it. So I personally highly recommend that you fill out this form, maintain your right to press legal charges against them. One more thing that I would like to point out is the due date. So if you are a new user, you have to send this in no later than 30 days after accepting the user agreement, which means 30 days after you create your account. If you are a current user, you have until June 22nd of 2022. So get that thing in the mail and have a blessed day.